Hello, friends. So, I am back with my yapping video episode 2, and today I might want to talk about Rakhi special or weekend special. I think you can consider this as a weekender yapping video from my end to you all. So, we celebrated Rakhi today with my cousins at our cousin's house, and it was such a good celebration. Touch wood to that, guys. We cousins had a blast. We all met like after quite a few months. We exchanged the gifts, and everybody loved the gifts and stuff. And we talked. I have a niece named Rumi, and she's so super cute. Someday, maybe when this channel goes viral or something, I might introduce her as well if her parents consent to this channel. But she's so lovely, she's so bubbly, and she loves dance, she loves music. And I gave her a teddy, and she loved it a lot. And I wanted to record two videos today with my brother in Hindi language. But he's too tired right now because we had the entire Rakhi celebration today. And today was my mom's birthday as well. And we clicked a really cute photo together, guys. It was really cute. I usually don't click photos with my mom because of certain reasons. But somehow today's photo was literally one of the best that I had in a few years with my mom. And I loved it. And I think that's one of the favorite photos of me with my mom that I'm going to take to my heart. It was lovely, and I enjoyed her birthdays as well. And definitely, my mossies called me, like my aunts called me, and all of them wished her well as well. But I was, kind of lugged out because I was at my cousin's house, obviously, since morning. But yeah, I called them up again in the later part of the day, and yes, I'm watching this show called Sterling Point. I'm on the seventh episode right now. And guys, I think three or four people have already recommended this to me, and I accidentally recommended this show to a friend as well, and he has already seen that, and he was telling me that you must also watch it and stuff, and I did watch it, and I'm loving it. It's just one more episode is left, and I think I will finish it today. Like I will sleep only after watching that episode. And it's kind of cool. I don't know if there will be second season or not as of now, but that show is cool. Like on siblings, on love, life, on discovering your sexuality, coming out of the closet, finding peace inside the closet, and dealing with estranged family members. I think if you love The Summer I Turned Pretty or My Life with Walter Boys, you would love Sterling Point as well because it's on the same genre or same atmospheric thing. I think so. But I'm loving that show. And I gave like 10 show recommendations to a friend of mine today as a challenge, as a to do list. And I don't know he will have time to watch it or not, but we'll see that. I think I can be a good recommender of shows, series, and stuff. And people have recommended me also a lot of shows, and I have like a lot of shows and series to watch. But guys, I'm working on my books right now. The secret project that I told you about in the earlier yapping session. So I'm not getting enough time to watch a lot of movies or series, but do that try. Okay, you can't blame me. I try my best, but you can't blame me. Whoever is watching, if any one of my friends is watching or sibling is watching or whatever. Yeah, so I had planned a gaming session as well with one of our neighbors, but that was canned. We had planned for cat cafe visits as well. That was also canned, and I don't know if I'm going to visit cat cafe next week. I'll try, but can't be sure of it. And what else? I don't know what I'm doing next week. I think I will just do office work today. Tomorrow I have office, obviously, corporate job, and you all know that. But I do want to escape the corporate job. I started, upgrading my CV, resume, and right now my podcast, my yapping session is not that familiar with my office people and colleagues and stuff. I'm not sharing my podcast with them deliberately. I want to keep it separate from them as of now. But maybe later on, you never know, I might share this video on Instagram as well, because hardly anyone ever listens to my videos as of now, because the channel is pretty much new and pretty much small as well. But yeah, that's about it. And I want to finish Secure Love, dude. I'm like 200 pages in and I still have like 150 odd pages left or something like that. I have to count that pages. But I'm definitely going to talk about Secure Love. It gave me a lot of perspective on the kind of mature relationships that you should have in life, and mostly on how to repair conflicts with your partners. And most of the time, I think so, according to me, in my personal opinion, divorces usually happen because two people are not able to come on the same page. That happens because we do not learn the skills of repairing a relationship after a heated or heavy conflict. And this is a book that is teaching me that. So it's like slightly very tough book for me to study. It's slightly educative or educational book, with multiple case studies and something like that, and multiple dialogues as well. So it's not that easy to grasp as other self-help books, usually from other psychologists or counselors or therapists or couple therapists basically. But it is a very good book. It is valuable. You can learn new skills to repair your relationships, not just with your partners, but even you can apply those same techniques with your close friends, best friends, or whatever. If you do not have a partner to prioritize in your life right now, okay, obviously you will have to prioritize either your partner, lover, husband, wife, spouse, whatever, or your best friend. You can't have both in the same boat, I think so. It gets harder to manage until and unless even your partner or your best friend are like cool with each other, or better than that, you can find your best friendship in your partner. And I think that's what this book teaches in its entirety, because it tells you how to repair your relationship, your close knit, your most valuable relationships, and that's your life partner's relationship with you. I will talk about it more for sure. And yeah, so I'm an author, indie author of 100 books, 101 books, including 6 plus translations. I think I've told that before in one of those videos, or maybe not. I just uploaded an article on it for sure on my Medium channel. But if I have not told before, so you guys know it now, that I am an indie author of 101 books on Amazon, including 6 plus translations, okay? But whatever. I wanted to give that to myself on this birthday. I gave that gift to myself because it includes obviously short stories, workbooks, activity books, essay books, poetry books, novel, obviously. So yeah, I am working on two, three more novel ideas. I have given a certain targets or activities to do next year. Maybe I will co-write some books next year with a bunch of my close friends. Some of them don't want to disclose their identity. Some of them are okay. But we'll see how that works, because those friends or, acquaintance of mine are already working on their individual stories, and already I have some ideas given by them, so I might also be working on one of those ideas this year and finalize and publish those ideas obviously next year. Abhi to I don't have that much bandwidth. So yeah, that's about it on this yapping session, guys. Um, keep following me, keep talking to me, keep telling me your stories, keep listening to my yapping sessions because I think I want to educate you all as well. It's like 10 minutes already in. I had no clear agenda except, filling you all with what I did this weekend. I shopped as well for my family, friends, my mother, for Raki special as well. Raki is actually next weekend or this Friday, this coming Friday, but we celebrated it this sad Sunday because otherwise people don't really have time because of their, job and some other commitments. So yeah, that's that. That happened this weekend for me. Nothing else to say, nothing else to talk about right now. I was slightly in a bad mood like 2 days ago, but I'm happy, I'm chill, I'm grateful, I'm thankful. So I have started writing a journal to God. I'm kind of a spiritual person and religious person too. If you don't know me at all, and if you know me, you know me, obviously. And I was not always a spiritual person, but certain episodes or hardships in my life turned me into a spiritual person, and I'm loving it. And I know, um, nobody can turn you into a spiritual person, forcibly. You turn into a spiritual person only with your life episodes, life lessons, life struggles. You see that, you experience that, you embrace that, and you overcome that. And when you have those trajectories, those arcs in your life multiple times, you eventually grow into a spiritual person. I feel so. And so yeah, I have achieved a lot in my life, including my books, my podcast, my better relationships with people around me. So I am a lot of thankful right now to God, to my higher self, my future self, anything. Even my audience, my viewers, my readers, my buyers who buy my books and stuff. And yeah, so that's why I thought of starting writing journal to God, to connect with an inner voice just as a spiritual practice. I'm not preaching about it, but it helps you clear your conscience, decrease your mental load, feel like there's someone higher up above and you are not alone. You came to this planet, this earth, with a reason, with a purpose, with a meaning. And I think this is the decade where people are finding and fighting for their meaning and purpose and, calling of their life. Because if everything is there in your life, what is left to achieve? I think we can definitely have a podcast on that topic someday. Till then, keep exploring, keep asking yourself deeper questions because I do. And I'm going to fill this like 100 buckets of like a bucket of 100 questions on what kind of a decision maker I am, and what kind of a billionaire mindset person I am. If I'm in that zone in anywhere, I'll get to know that by filling those 100 questions on each topic. And it is a very beautiful exercise, very thrilling exercise, very drilling and toiling exercise because it gets something out of you, like the real core out of you, like what kind of a decision maker are you and what kind of a billionaire, whatever, trillionaire are you. Trillionaire, though only we have one in this entire world, that's Elon Musk. But I think any millionaire, billionaire, whatever thing starts from your mindset, your habits. And your habits are obviously developed with your mindset, self image, self narrative, self story that you tell yourself again and again, the things that you preach and you do implement again and again. So yeah, I'm doing those questions exercise, just to get to know myself better, to know the core of me even better than I already know, and see the potential in me and see where I can go next in life. Because I do feel I have saturated to a limit as of now. I have experimented with a lot of content pieces, but yapping session obviously is new. Podcasting obviously again new. But I am ahead and dived deep into podcasts with like 20 episodes or something with my brother. Yapping session, this is the second one. I've tried the voice sharpening series. I will try to regain that because I have worked on my voice a lot over the years, unconsciously or consciously, you can say anything at all, because I was led in a profession that I had to continuously communicate with people. And to communicate with people, obviously, you have to work on your voice. So I did time and again, and I'm still working on my voice time and again, obviously. And I'm loving it because I'm getting compliments on my voice, my narrations, my articulation processes lately from people, from professionals in my network, especially HR people, because I talk to HR people a lot in my network. So yeah, I will try to educate you all as well how to yap, how to talk about your life stories, your perspectives, your mindsets, your feeling, your behavior, or whatever that is, because I'm also learning that. I'm also on the same journey. And if I'm on the same journey, it gets easier to teach people because then you relearn the same things again and again, and it makes you a better learner, better student, better teacher as well, I think so. And I do want to teach people now. I think I'm working on the double sided mindset these days. Like, whatever I learn, I want to implement and teach. Maybe through my videos, my reviews, my own voice opinions, whatever it is. I just want to put it out there because when I'm talking, I'm also listening to myself. You are not the only listener, I'm also my own first listener. So, yeah, that's that. I think that's the mindset that you want to grab on, you want to hold on. Like, not only the audience out there is your listener, you are also your own listener, and that makes a lot of difference because you also want to impress yourself, because why not? So I think I'm also doing that. I want to impress myself. I want to, be more confident and not care about naysayers, trollers, or, those people who don't believe in you, because I do believe in myself and I'm loving myself. I'm loving this craze, this age. I'm turned 33 and I want to, accomplish a lot more things by the time I reach 40. Like, by the time I reach 40 or by the time I reach 45, I wish to retire, because why not? And I want to do more of these yapping session videos because YouTube is already making it tough, guys. From next year, like, we would have to have 8,000 watch hours, and if not yapping today, from today onwards, then when? Right? And each day I'm checking my YouTube channel is increasing in its value in rupees and dollars as well. It's like a sitting gold mine. Like, if you can yap, if you can talk, if you can, you know, just talk to camera like you're talking to your best friend, yourself, or whatever in the world you're talking to. Maybe I'm talking to my higher self. Maybe after like 6 months, I will be shocked to see this video and shocked to see what kind of thing I planted in my future, because I don't know where this video will go. I don't know how viral this video can go. And it's not scripted at all. It's all coming right now from my mind. Totally human, totally me. Nothing is scripted. And that's how I know that I'm good at it, because I don't need an AI's help to talk about whatever I'm feeling. And when I'm talking about it, guys, I'm not feeling scared and I'm not feeling insecure. I'm just feeling more confident the more I talk about my daily activities, my events, my sessions, my therapies, my books, my activities, my events, my learning learning path. And even if I fumble, I don't care anymore right now, because that's how I learn. That's how I will also grow as a speaker, orator, storyteller, narrator, whatever you name it. And I think that's all you also can grow. Like, come on, I want you all to be motivated as well after seeing my videos, because if I can do that by sitting here in my living room, I don't need an aesthetic background. As long as I'm entertaining to you all, as long as I am able to convey to you all that even you can do it, then why not? So, yeah, I think I'm pretty much charged up right now with all that yapping session today. So, I will just sign off. And because I need to wake up early tomorrow, I need to make breakfast for myself and my brother. I am doing that. I'm learning that. I'm, inculcating that into my habits as well, to be more responsible as an adult and take care of my family as well when they fall short. So I think, in fact, maybe these yapping sessions are some memory buckets which my future kids will see and see how their mom was like in her early days. Yeah, so maybe it's that. So okay, guys, good night for today. I hope you enjoyed this yapping session because all of these are really unscripted. I'm learning by doing, by building in public, and you can do it too. So keep commenting, keep liking, keep subscribing. Talk to me, comment to me, share your stories with me, and if you have anything interesting to say, just let me know, man. I'll talk about it on camera. And if you don't want me to take your name, that's okay. I can be anonymous and then we can narrate stories and you I think I can narrate stories also later on, but that depends on my ideas and my confidence and some such, and we'll see that. Bye for now because it's already enough. Good night. Keep liking me, keep supporting this channel, like, share, subscribe, share this yapping session to your friends circles and let them see it's normal to yap. Okay, let's normalize this as well, especially in between introverts, because I have been introvert as well. But if an introvert like me can be open up in front of camera with no reason at all, so why not you? I really want to, I want you all to think and sit with that thought so you can build a future with me together. Okay? So, bye, good night. Do share, subscribe, and like and comment. Okay?